and they took him to jail and said, you can come get your buddy at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I think they called it like 6 and said, please come get your friend. He's driving us nuts here. He's threatening us and yelling at us. So, and then they told, we weren't allowed, we got banned from the U or banned from Digby.
And then the next year, it's a couple of years later, Jim Neidhart, we're driving by. I think I was driving. And Neidhart's like, he's in the passenger seat.
We'd stop to get gas. We'd run out of gas.
Yeah, he goes, this is a town, isn't it? Let's go for a drink. I said, I can't, man. I'm barred. I'll be thrown in jail if I show my face in this town. They'll never know it's you. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna walk in with Jim Neidhart. That's my cover.
And at the time, like massive guy, long blonde, bleach blonde hair. Me with the long blonde hair.
And Jim Neidhart. Who everybody knew.
In a small town, they're probably still talking about the brawl and everything that happened from the year before. And we pull in to get gas, and Jim runs across the street to a bar. And he orders like 6 beer or something like that. We had to go find him to like get him back.
And when we finally got back to, I was living in Shediac then. We pull in, Jim was staying at my house one night only. He was supposed to stay for the summer.
You only lasted one night.
So my wife had bought me for Christmas a home brewing kit. So I made up I had like a 24 beer, just freshly bottled. Mm-hmm. But they have to sit for a few weeks before you open them. And so I told Jim, I said the beer were in the room that he was staying. I said, don't touch those beer. They're no good. There's like this much sediment sitting at the bottom of it. So I go to bed and I swore I heard. I thought, no. I had just clearly told him, don't drink that. No way did he do it. So anyway, I fall asleep. I wake up in the morning and it was time to go to the next town. So I knock on the door. 24 empty beer. He drank every one. Every one. It sounds unbelievable, but you know Jim Neidhart, he drank every one. So I told him, Jim, you can't stay at my house anymore. So we put him in a hotel. We went to the gym that day, and he went in and he puts like 400 pounds on the bench press, takes it off, boop, one easy rep, puts it back, goes and sits in the car. I said, that's all you do, one rep? And that's all I need, he says. He was huge.
Yeah, he was one of the strongest guys ever, man. He came in, he had that singlet with all the stripes on, the weightlifting belt on, and he'd come in. He might warm up with like 315 or something and rep off like 6 or 7, then he'd put like 4 something on.
He was the shortest offensive lineman in the NFL for the entire decade of the 1970s. So think about how good you have to be a 5'10" or 6 foot offensive lineman in the NFL. Your average height for an offensive lineman now would be about 6'7", 6'8". Then it would have been 6'4", 6'5". And for him to be under 6 foot and play that position, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, incredible.
A freak of an athlete.
We were actually the ones that were with him when we had to break the news to him that Davey had died, because I was one of the few people that had a cell phone at the time. And they had called, and we were driving back from the gym, actually, and he lost it, man. Obviously so, right? His best friend, like one of the singers. But, man, he was so emotional, you know what I mean? Like, passionate about everything. It was a terrible thing to see, right? And for us, too, right? Like, Davey Boy Smith, one of the legends, you grew up watching and stuff and knowing how close they were. And, you know, to have to witness that, it was a terrible thing. Like, Jim, God rest his soul, he was a character, man. One of the funniest and most physically impressive and strongest. And he was another guy that was a guy that when we were on tour together, he'd give you some information. You know, oh, you're a good hand. Like, you know, he's always very encouraging, right? Awesome guy.
So how did he make his way to the Maritimes? Who brought him in?
Bass.
Bobby Bass, yeah.
Cool.
He didn't stay long. It
was right after Davey died, he left.
I think he was, they were getting ready to send him home too. He was just too much.
Well, when Davey died, he trashed his hotel room, right?
He was drinking too much. He was.
That sent him off the deep end, right?
But I'll tell you, he was an underrated worker.
Yeah.
I always thought his work looked, he doesn't do fancy, he didn't do fancy stuff, so newer fans wouldn't appreciate his work, but his work was believable.
Do you know what he did though? That was super impressive to me. He'd stand on the apron and he'd do that slingshot shoulder tackle.
Man.
And like that's super impressive.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.